Now, this list is going to be very, very controversial. I bet you didn't think that was going to make a list. Welcome to the Jilawa show. How you doing? We did Arnold Schwarzenegger, my top 5 movies. Now we're going to do his competitor, his arch rival, Sylvester Stallone. And we're going to go with 5 movies that I think are his best. And they're definitely my favorite 5 Stallone movies. So, without further ado, let's go. Now, this list is going to be very, very controversial. I have a friend who's a hardcore Stallone fan, and he will, without a doubt, disagree with my list, but that's okay. He has his right to be wrong as well. So number 5 is a movie that Stallone actually even hated making, and I think he rates it as one of his worst movies ever made. And funnily enough, it was actually initially offered to Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he, as a joke, suggested Sly to do it. Yeah, ended up being apparently Stallone's worst movie, but I actually like it. It's in my top 5. And that is Stop or My Mum Will Shoot. I bet you didn't think that was going to make a list. At least not the best movies list, but I actually like it. I really, really enjoy this movie. So basically, he's a cop, and obviously, like every Stallone movie, he's a cop chasing after the bad guys, but his mum comes and visits him, and he ends up being like this bloody stereotypical mum who helps him with his case that he's in. It's pretty funny. It's hard to not add it to the list because when I think of Stallone, I actually picture this movie. My number 4 list is actually quite controversial. You might actually think this one should be rated up higher, but it's not. That is First Blood. Yes, First Blood would be rated higher, if not probably in the top 2 on most people's list, but I just don't enjoy it as much as the upcoming titles. Don't get me wrong, First Blood is really good, and I have really only seen the first one. I've seen snippets of the other movies, and I've seen Rambo 4, I think it was. Is that the one with the meme where he's going like that? I've seen that one as well. But First Blood was just really cool, and I had it on VCR as a kid, and the scenes where he's doing guerrilla warfare in the forest against the cops at nighttime, and the lightning's going off, and all of his booby traps are hitting all the officers and stuff. That scared the absolute shit out of me as a kid. And I actually used to roleplay a little bit as Stallone Rambo, and I'd get like a garbage bag and cut it out and like wear it as like the poncho thing that he wears in that, and run around with like my fake knives and stuff in the backyard. So yeah, this movie does bring back a lot of memories. It's pretty good story. Acting's pretty good, especially the final scene. Like, that shows you he has some pretty good acting chops. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Number 3 is Tango and Cash. This has Sly teaming up with Kurt Russell, and yet again, he's a cop, and they're both cops actually. His name is Ray Tango, and Kurt Russell is Gabriel Cash. They're the best cops in their departments. So East Coast one's on the West Coast, something like that. And they end up teaming up together for a common case. And yeah, they actually have to work together to bring down this criminal organization who ends up trying to frame them and stuff like that. And it's just so good. There's so much humor, a few cheesy one-liners. He even pokes fun of himself in his Rambo role in the movie. So yeah, I really like this movie. They play off each other really well. Like, you know how you just have those winning combinations like Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan, or The Rock and Kevin Hart. Like, they just gel really well together. Kurt Russell and Stallone, you know, they're in that category for me, and it's a good movie. Now we're in the top 2. Taking number 2 is Demolition Man. Demolition Man is so fun, and the funny, weird thing about it is some of the things that were in Demolition Man are almost coming into effect in today's society. Like, for example, the cars that they're driving are almost very similar to our Tesla cars that we have now. And the government's trying to lock down on censorship and stuff like that nowadays. And yeah, your speech and that was severely censored in Demolition Man. So there's a lot of, you know, the links that you can tie back to in today's society, which is very, very weird considering this came out in like the I don't know, late 80s, early 90s, maybe even late 90s. I can't remember. And in this one, he stars along Wesley Snipes and Sandra Bullock. Wesley Snipes being the bad guy, and he absolutely kills this movie. Probably when I do a best villains series, my top 5 best villains, I would say that Wesley Snipes' Simon Phoenix is one of the best villains of all time. And now, numero uno, and the best of Stallone's work, in my opinion, is a collection. It's not one, because it's a bit of a cop-out, but it is the Rocky collection, even number 5. And yes, I hated Rocky 5 along with many other people growing up, and only recently, in the last year or two, watching a lot of YouTube reactions, that I've actually come to appreciate the entire Rocky franchise. And you know, for me and many people, your introduction into Stallone was either Rambo or Rocky. And for me, it was Rocky. And I had pretty much all the Rockies on VCR, and I used to watch them all the time. My favorite Rocky out of the main franchise is Rocky 3, followed by Rocky 4. Yeah, when you're feeling down and, you know, lazy and, you know, just down on life, watch a Rocky movie and you'll be ready to run through a wall, because that series and that just fires you up. And yeah, I think it's Stallone's best work and what he will be remembered for over Rambo, in my opinion. But yeah, they are my top 5 Stallone movies. What do you think? I'd love to see the battleground, which will be the comment section down below. Was there something on there that you would have added or taken away? Tell me what you thought. I'd love to read them all. Go ham down there in the comments. Let the games begin, as Jigsaw would say. Anyways, that'll do it for now. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, give it a like, consider subscribing, and I'll be back very soon. See ya.